Hustlers TruTV fans, hello Q Times readers and pool players all across the country, Facebook users, AZB readers, hello. I'm Dave Manasseri of Q Times magazine, and with me today I have three special guests of TruTV's Hustlers, the Hustlers, and that would be mighty fighting Irish Gary O'Callahan, the godfather of pool, William Finnegan, and Manny Stamatakis. Stamatakis, sorry Manny. Manny is one of the co-owners of Steinway Billiards. We're very happy to have all three of them here with us today. And before we get started, I just want to talk to Gary a little bit, because he's the only one that I really don't know out of the three of these guys. Manny I know a little bit. He played on the same pool team for a while, and I know him as the owner of Steinway. But Gary is a whole new face that I've never seen around. Are you a snooker player, Gary? Tell us a little bit about your background.
I grew up playing snooker. You know, I started playing snooker probably when I was about 11.
Okay.
I bought my first snooker cue with my confirmation money. I played a lot of snooker for about 4 or 5 years until I was about 15 or 16 with my older brother.
Yeah. And you feel that's what makes you a better player, having played with the smaller balls, tighter pockets?
But it definitely made me a good shot maker.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely in that part of the game. You know.
So how long have you been in the area now?
How long have I been in New York?
Yeah.
New York from January 07.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. All right. Next question, I can't help but ask you this, because I've done some plastering myself. How did you manage to get stitches? Or is it all part of the brogue to get the women? I mean, you know.
Stitches.
You said you got stitches on the job, plastering
yes,
last month.
that happened about a month ago. I was plastering the ceiling.
I see that. So how did that happen? I'm just wondering here.
There was metal studding sticking out of the wall, existing wall.
Okay.
When I was plastering the ceiling, I called it on.
Okay, because I'm just picturing plastering and going, there's nothing sharp here.
Yeah, but sometimes stuff sticks out of the wall.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. Because, okay, I got that. Last month, we were also going to ask you, because you weren't here, somebody wanted to know, one of the readers, about the yoga from the show. Wanted to know if the yoga actually helped. Did it help you? Did it calm you down?
It definitely did.
It says no. Fair enough.
It definitely did.
He looked a lot calmer.
Yes, when I played Scotty the next match, it definitely had.
Okay.
My wife has been asking me, Stephanie has been asking me this for about a year and a half, asking me, telling me more or less, that I should take up yoga, that it would definitely help me, you know, in my mental part of the game.
So have you followed up and continued with it?
I haven't unfortunately.
Okay. Have you tried anything else, like hypnotherapy or meditation or any other weird thing like that?
No.
Have any of you guys ever done anything like that?
God,
Yeah, you talking about God, right?
Psychiatrist, maybe.
I'm just thinking it would be really cool to be able to hypnotize your opponent with a watch, you know, tell the guy to miss and just hold it in front of his face. That'd be great.
Gary, the yoga helped you.
It definitely helped me for that.
I think you should go back.
That's what I was just wondering if you did, because you're not the only one that has, you know, anger issues at the table. I know I've been there before. One other question I have after watching the show is, why don't you just rob Finnegan after he starts pissing you off and you guys are barking at each other outside the place, and he goes and you go to him, why don't we just play? And Finnegan's like, yeah, come on, let's play, because I know you suck right now.
I've been trying that now for 3 years.
You guys
me and him haven't beat nobody.
is the answer that you guys are just messing with each other and you never really would play each other?
Oh, we have played off the show, yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
We have played
So
many
who's
times.
got whose money then?
Who do you think's got whose money?
How do you play him? What do you give him?
as much as possible, as much as he can
Gives
get.
him the world.
As much as
He doesn't pay nobody unless he gets the
So-
world.
Well, Finnegan knows how to bet. That's why I'm wondering what he managed to get off you know?
What'd you give him?
Depends on the table, depends on the game.
Right,
He
right,
probably
right.
he got 500 off about 6 months before the show, right? On table 3. And then we played on table 3 for the 2000 on the sizzle. That's right. We won that month also.
What'd
He
you
shouldn't
give
have,
him?
he shouldn't have won that match.
What'd you give him?
7 8 9.
You can't beat him
with 3 and 1.
79.
3.5.
I think with 3 and 1. You won 1, I won 3. Something like that. At least 4. No, 4 and 1.
And what's the game? What are you giving him most of the
Well, he
time?
wants the only table he played me on is like on table 3.
The
Three
top-
three and a half inch pockets.
I played you on table 2.
Where's table 2?
The diamond table.
Don't talk about that, Finnegan
Raised
raised
to
to 3.
3. Okay, but so wait, the W is a W.
Three, he
I
said.
beat you on table 2.
Oh my God.
Listen, man, we're gonna go in order.
It could be one game.
I beat you.
Finnegan has it in the
We're gonna
fucking
go in
books.
order.
I raised to 3, just 2 on the wire.
Listen, I beat him on table 2, I beat him on table 3, there's no table 4, I beat him on table 5, but I lost on table 16. I beat you on table 2 for 100. I beat you on table 3 for the sizzle,
Right.
and then I beat you on table 5.
You got your money,
You beat me on
Gary.
table
Gary's
16.
got your money.
Huh?
Beat me on 16, hell, you ran out, you shit the ball in. Remember you kicked the 2 ball in, you ran out? I hooked you, I was sick.
I should have bowled.
Shit the fucking ball.
You shut the ball to the
I do that all the time, but you shit and ran out. He couldn't see the 2 ball. It was on his show. It's probably, I don't even know if they even had that match. He kicks it, he can't see the ball, he kicks the rail, hits 2 ball, he shits 2 balls straight into the pocket, then perfect and runs out. No hill.
Shit happens, it's not,
That's all right.
you know.
It's bull.
Okay. Next question. Can't help but ask you this, Gary. Have you ever been involved in an actual fight in a game or over a game? Whether it be in the pool room or in a bar?
That's a good question. You know, I'm sure a lot of people is probably wondering.
Yeah.
You know, in my experience of playing in New York, you know, because I only really started playing competitively in New York, and I only started playing American pool about maybe 3.5, 4 years ago. I've never had a physical altercation with anyone.
Okay.
Now I've had a lot of arguing with people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I play a lot in Steinway, you know, and we all know each other, you know, and I've had a lot of argument, but there was never, I'll give the pool players something,
Okay.
there was never,
So that's
never a hand raised.
That's good to know, because a lot of the fans think that, you know, you're gonna attack them if you play with them.
No, there was never a hand raised
Okay.
with anybody.
That's
that
good
I've
to
ever
know. You guys have seen some pretty good bar fights or pool room fights. I know Finnegan has. I know I have. It's Colby
Plenty.
years ago, mostly with the gangs from the 80s, right? But we won't
Yeah,
talk
but you don't
about
want to
that.
take that into the game.
Of
You know,
course not.
once that starts, you
No.
know, that takes it to a whole different level.
It does, and I'm glad that you're
No.
not involved in that.
No.
It's good to know.
And a lot of the players now that I've had a lot of arguing with, to be fair to them also, the next time I seen them, we just shook hands and it was like it
Yeah.
never happened.
I'm the same way.
No.
I've been involved in a lot of arguments, but never came to blows.
No,
You know?
and another thing, I don't want it to either.
No,
That's
no,
another thing.
I'm glad that I'm able
Yeah,
to say that.
definitely not.
Yeah, of course. All right. Next question. I hate to focus around your anger issue, but it's part of the show.
It's a part of who I
it's
am.
part of everybody's game to one degree or another. And the question is, how much do you feel that your anger issue is holding you back?
You know, that's a good question because, you know, I really don't know how to answer that. You know, I've tried,
It's
you know.
tough.
Yeah,
It's
because,
tough.
you know, I have tried with the yoga,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to get my mind into like a positive way of thinking and learn breathing exercises through the yoga. You know,
Yeah.
and Stephanie took me to the yoga, you know, and then I played Scotty, and I like the match I played with Scotty, you know, I believe, you know, that the yoga worked, and you know, it was like, you know, very well behaved. If I must say myself, you know, for that match, you know, Stephanie was actually at the match as well, and I still lost, you know, and that's what I said to my wife when I went outside. I says, I don't know what to do here, you know, whether it's my anger, and then when I am calm, I still can't win, you know. So that's a good question. I don't. Sometimes, you know, with the anger, it fires me up as well. You know, I feel sometimes as well.
It does, but it's a fine line to ride with using the adrenaline to your advantage.
Yeah.
A little bit can work, but if you exceed that fine line, now you're in trouble. I mean, at least that's the way I found
But
it.
I'm forever hearing from people that has seen me play. You know, Gary, if you can only control your
Right,
anger,
right.
you make, you know, take it to another level. You know,
Exactly.
so maybe they know better than I do. You know, so that maybe answers your question.
It's tough. It's one of those issues that, you know, a lot of guys deal with. I know I do. So, you know,
And I'm trying to work on it as well. You know,
Sure,
I'm
sure.
trying to just get better on that part of it. As well.
That's all we can do,
Yeah.
is just try to address it, know that it's there,
Yeah.
understand it, try to work past it. All right. Got this last couple of questions here for Gary, and then we're gonna move on to Manny. All right. Anything to say to Frankie? Got anything to say to Frankie?
Frankie, who?
Thank you very much. Next question. Gary. I like this question. Did you bring your other friend Gary to the match against Jennifer Beretta, knowing
My other friend
that
Paul.
your other friend Gary, knowing that he would clap at all the wrong times and get himself into trouble? Because if you did, I think that's brilliant, but I just have to ask, just to be fair about it.
My friend Paul.
His friend, his
That guy
name
was
was
classic.
Paul, I'm
My
sorry.
friend Paul. But
That guy
Paul
was
The guy with the
was
hat.
classic.
He was beautiful, he was.
I love that guy.
The whole move, I'm just
Paul,
sitting there
you believe
wondering
Frank
if you
was fine on
guys
the street.
engineered the whole thing.
Paul is my closest friend. And
Uh-huh.
he's the best man in the world. We're running buddies now for 7 years. You know?
Better fun.
So I says to Paul, I want you to come to this match, you know, because I feel, you know, that everybody's rooting against me. I says, I feel like everybody's rooting against me. I says, come with me for a bit of extra support, and maybe, you know, let me know if I'm just thinking, because I am crazy, you know, I'm thinking that sometimes sometimes I do think, you know, weird shit, you know.
Sure,
and,
sure.
So I said, Paul, come with me and just see what happens here, or whatever, you know. So I didn't take an intentionally to try to disrupt the match or do anything on Jennifer. I just took it more or less, you know, to see what was going on. So,
Okay, okay.
you know, he never actually watched a pool match before in his life.
You gotta bring him by.
You weren't anticipating something like that happening though.
No, I wasn't anticipating
Okay,
anything
okay.
like that.
Fair enough.
Definitely not.
All right.
Just bring him by more often.
All right, the next question that I have here is for Manny. Manny, I used to come to Queens every month looking forward to checking out my phone and getting the report on whoever it was that came to town, saying when the tournaments are. And for some reason, I know it's been a while, I haven't been in, but you took me off the list. And I want to know how long the guy is allowed to stay on the list before he gets kicked off. Your own personal list, not the list from the show. Because, you know, I don't get the beep anymore and I'm a little disappointed. I want to be I want to be back in the know. I want to know who's coming down, all that shit. Jason Shaw, whoever's coming.
There is no list. I just I haven't been texting.
Oh, you
no
stopped
one,
texting?
No one's been getting it.
Oh, I feel
It's
better.
only on Facebook.
I feel better
Anyone
now.
that knows that
Thank
they're down.
you, thank you, man.
It's nothing personal.
Thank you, because I've been saying, oh man, I gotta get back.
I know nothing about this. But I never got any calls about any of this.
You don't need calls. You're
Oh,
there every day.
He was
Yeah.
spending out
Yeah.
wages on
Yeah.
that. He was sending out text messages saying who's in the tournament tonight, whether it's Jason Shaw,
Yeah,
or whether it's Shane.
that was
I do
cool.
remember.
Probably got a couple.
You know what?
I got a couple.
That was a really cool touch, I thought. You know, for some people that were sitting on the fence, do I go, do I not go?
Right.
Half of them are gonna go,
Yeah.
you know?
You got players like that there. Of course they come.
And then coming for Gary.
Next question.
Well,
I
now they
heard
definitely coming for Gary and Finnegan. It's no more Jason Shaw.
Forget about Jason Shaw.
Gary and
My man,
Finnegan,
man.
two top
Gary and
dogs over there
Finnegan. People
now.
come in and say, "Where's?"
I just want to
where's
let people know
Finnegan?"
we're not pool players, we're entertainers.
Well, you're both. You're both. in my
Well,
book.
part-time
You're
pool
both.
player, part-time entertainer, that's what I do.
As long as you're having fun, that's the main thing.
For sure.
The guys that first opened up Steinway, and I know you're related to them somehow, but I'm wondering where you learned how to play, because I was in Steinway in the 90s, and I don't remember seeing you in there. And I know you play real strong, but I'm like, where did this guy come from? Where did he learn how to play?
I first started playing pool in Olympia,
Okay, okay, okay.
and then then I went over to Steinway. I started playing.
Okay, that makes sense. So who you playing with over there? Jimmy the Hair or who?
Jimmy the Hair taught me how to play.
Jimmy the Hair.
Nine ball
Super,
Nick.
super
Nine
nice
Ball,
guy.
Nick Nine
too.
Ball.
Sure.
Nick Nine Ball showed me most
That
of the
makes
stuff.
a lot of sense. Okay.
So-
Okay. All right. Next question, also for you, Manny. How has Earl Strickland affected Steinway business? Has he been a positive for you guys?
Earl Strickland's a positive everywhere, so it's
So
Earl
you
Strickland.
think he's been, attracting people to come in and stuff like that?
Listen, you go to a pool tournament, alright? Earl is Earl. You go to a pool tournament, you got Shane Van Bonen playing, let's say, no disrespect now, you got Shane Van Bonen playing Dennis Ocolo on one side of the room, and you got Earl Strickland playing Finnegan on the other side of the room. And everyone's going to be watching Earl Strickland playing Finnegan.
Why do you say that?
Because they're both gonna be talking shit at each other.
Because they're entertainers.
Okay,
right.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Even during a match, though, they're gonna be barking at each other.
Fuck yeah.
I would think the tournament match is like slightly
Listen,
different than a
Earl-
regular gambling session.
If you sit and watch Earl play, I watch him every day.
Oh, I've seen him play plenty.
He's got to be the most talented player you've ever seen in
He's
your life.
talented,
The
entertaining.
thing he does with the
Sure.
cue ball, no, there's no one that can do it.
So he's been an overall positive.
Yeah, he's a
I meant as houseman too, not so much as a tournament player, but I mean, just his overall presence.
yeah, he's good. Everyone likes him,
He's given a lot of lessons
He
out
gives
there.
lessons every day.
Okay.
I learned a lot from Earl also.
He taught Gary a couple of things.
I learned.
What did he teach you?
How to blow up.
He don't. He learned me how to kick. He learned me how to kick. I couldn't kick a ball until I took lessons with him.
Really?
Yeah,
So
we learned how to kick.
Earl improved your kicking?
Earl improved my game by about maybe 15-20%.
Really?
I'd
How
say
many, how many
15%.
lessons did you
I
have?
took 4 2-hour lessons with him.
You know what? That's enough for me to want to go see him.
That's 15%. Now you're talking 15% in your game. That's
That's
huge.
a tremendous lead.
And you know that, man.
You know who else he taught how to kick, right?
Choo choo. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it a system or?
It's a very simple. It's a very simple system he teaches you. Very simple.
Okay.
That's not complicated. Very simple.
Interesting.
But you got to put it into action. You got to be able to do it.
Yeah.
But he taught me well. Man.
I've always been a big fan of Earl, so I can't help but ask about him. Okay, next question is also about business at Steinway and how the show, as opposed to Earl, has affected business at Steinway. Has the show, The Hustlers, been a positive thing, bringing more customers into the place, do you think? I know it's hard to say, it's not like people announce what
Well,
they're,
no,
why they're coming
we've
in.
gotten a lot of new faces. They've been coming down to see Finnegan and Gary from out of state. They come down. They've been
Okay.
asking,
Okay.
you see them talking to themselves like, oh, look, there's Finnegan from the show.
So they're starstruck.
And I'm
with
like-
these guys.
And I'm like, guys, you can go say hi. I'm like, Finnegan, come here. The little kids coming in and everything, taking pictures with Finnegan and Gary.
Nice.
So it's cool.
So that's definitely a positive. I figured it would be, but just wanted to hear it from you. Okay. Last question for Manny is, the most obvious question is, where are you on the show? Why don't we see you on the show? You're supposed to be in the cast. From the very beginning, I expected to see you, and every week I'm like, all right, he's got to be in it this week, and you're not in.
I think I'm the grand finale, Finnegan.
He's in balls.
Okay.
He's too busy working.
My man's behind the counter making money.
He's too busy working making money.
This is what I told Manny. Your job is to stay behind the counter and get money. Keep the register full. My job is to work toward it.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, but in terms of the show, I mean.
We can't say it, but you're gonna see him on the show.
Okay.
You're
If
probably
you
gonna
can't
see
say,
it.
that's
You
fair
can't-
enough.
no,
If you
you're
can't
probably
say,
gonna see it.
okay, all right.
There's 2 more shows left.
I would have more questions for you, Manny, but you
No.
haven't been on the show. If you come back after you're on the show, be more than happy to ask you some more questions. Finnegan, for you, my producers want to know if your people, Pilgrim Studios or Pilgrim, whatever, however you
Pilgrim Studios, and
Okay,
August,
Pilgrim
executive
Studios
producer.
has seen Two Times Work, if they've seen your interview or any of that, do you have any idea?
TruTV is looking at Kathleen. She's the PR media person for TruTV.
Yeah.
they're monitoring all the Facebook, Instagram,
All the
Twitter,
media,
all the
all the
media.
social media, good.
They're monitoring, so is Billiard Studios, they're watching everything that we do.
Nice.
But right now, behind the scenes, as far as promoting the show,
Can they see us right now?
what?
No.
Not right now. Not right now, Gary.
What do you mean they're monitoring?
Not right now.
We're
They're
live,
monitoring
we're not
everything
live.
we do.
Not right now. Everything on social media, they're
I don't
watching.
work for them. It's not a
But
trick.
the bottom line is the pool players, especially the amateurs, and I want to say it again, thank God for the APA, the NAPL, NAPA, TAP League, and all the leagues across the United States of America for supporting the game of pool. They're supporting our show, they're supporting the game, and thanks to them, if it wasn't for them, our ratings would be going up as much as they are. And I feel that they're a big help in the pool industry. And hopefully, if we go to season 2,
When we go to season 2.
like I said, I hope we do.
Yeah,
We're waiting for a phone call from Billiard Studios.
okay.
We're very positive.
Very
I'm
nice.
positive,
Sure.
I'm very positive we're going to season 2. So Sam Caucus called us on the phone, Finnegan and Gary, get ready, we're coming back. And a couple of ideas that I have, like they said at all these states, and I told them, get your top 5 ready, I'm going to become
Yeah.
busy.
I'm gonna
Well,
get to
get
that.
ready,
Yeah, yeah.
because get your top 5 ready, because I got my people ready, and I'm gonna come, and the first place I wanna attack is New Orleans. Eric and Nicole Walker and your boy Richie Richardson, get your boys ready, because you're gonna be our first stop on the bus.
Is
Be
that
ready.
the one?
Get ready.
Be
Is that
ready.
the one that posted the video on his?
That was the one, yeah, Eric and Nicole posted the video.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say it again, and I'll say it right here, now this is gonna go live. We don't mind people putting up videos, but do not disrespect us, because we don't disrespect
You
nobody.
thought it was done in poor taste, the way
Poor
they did
taste,
it?
it was done in poor taste, they put the middle finger up at us, saying this to the hustlers,
You sure
Steinway.
it wasn't just for publicity, just to bark a little bit?
Yeah, but you don't disrespect people. That's-
It could have gone either way.
Don't
I could
disrespect
see-
the Godfather.
I could
No,
see
I
how
don't
you're
disres-
offended. I
Listen,
could
we
see
don't
how you're
dis-
offended.
We don't disrespect nobody out there, we don't want to be disrespected.
I also kind of thought that they meant it just to be funny. I
I
don't
don't-
really
no, I
know.
don't think so.
If not, then I agree with you.
I don't think they meant it.
You
Okay.
don't do that,
Okay.
that's disrespectful.
They didn't mean it to be funny.
If you know the guy and you're joking around with him,
That's a different story,
This
you
is
know.
what I didn't
But if they
know.
would have put at the end, okay, we're just joking with you guys, it's
I
all
see,
good.
I see.
But that wasn't meant as a
Okay,
joke, that was a
okay.
serious.
No,
We
if
take
they're
a
being
serious video.
We take a jet there, we ain't
disrespectful.
taking no bus.
I thought they were trying to be funny personally, but I hear what you're
Everything,
saying.
it's not nice.
Finnegan, we ain't taking
No.
no bus there, we're taking a jet.
And also, now that Gary's here and I'm here, and we'll say it again, any league player wants to play with us for free, we'll play with them for free. But we do gamble, like we said. People bark at us, we'll get up and gamble.
Sure.
But if there's league players that say they just want to play, the kids want to play,
For the fun.
we'll take pictures with them. We've done it. We have done it already.
Yeah.
I had guys come from Pennsylvania, Ohio, Maryland. They've been coming from all over to come see us. And we're glad to play them for free. Well, Manny won't even charge the time if they come and play us, as long as it's not their busy schedule, like Friday, Saturday nights. They
Yeah.
come in during the day if we're there. We'll play with them for free. I'll pay the time. We're glad that people are coming, supporting the game of pool, supporting the hustlers.
Supporting the show.
We appreciate it.
We really
The
do.
first TV show about pool ever.
And
People
also,
should be excited.
August 8th, we're going up to Connecticut. They're having an APA, I don't know if it's a regional championship or whatever it is.
Right.
We're going up there, it's me, Gary, Jennifer Moretta, Mike DeShane, and I think Scotty.
Scotty definitely, yeah.
Scott Simonelli,
Yeah, I think Greg's going to.
and Greg Kirby. We're all going up there, we're gonna go play with the EPA players, we're gonna sign autographs, take pictures, play pool with them. And the EPA is gonna, pay for us to come up there and play with the players.
So you guys are gonna be special guests up there?
Especially, correct.
Just to
Special
mingle with the crowd?
Very
Right.
excited.
Yeah,
Very
very
excited.
We're looking forward to it, we really are.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes.
Next one I'm gonna save for a little bit later, right there. I mixed these up a bit. The next group of questions I have, anybody that wants to just pitch in and answer the question can go ahead.
That's when you go first.
All right. I don't think any of you guys have kids, am I wrong?
I have a daughter.
You do?
Yes.
I got a son,
How old?
2.5.
Okay, so they're little. My question is, my kid's 10 years old and he hates pool. He loves the show, but he hates pool. Without pushing him, forcing pool on him, how can I get him to like pool?
Just have him watch me and Gary a couple of times.
Well, that's working. He likes the show, like I said. But you'd think that he'd want to play a little bit. As a result, he won't give me the satisfaction. He hates me. He hates that I can play and he can't. He's like frustrated that I can do something that he can't. What do you do with that? Just keep waiting? I know I'm not the only father. He's 10. So he's ready to start messing around, but just doesn't want to. And you know, you don't want to force him.
No.
It's one of those.
It's either they like it or they don't.
I think he will. It's just a matter of time. I'm just gonna have to wait it out and suffer.
There's a lot of people that start to play pool till later on in life, I believe.
I'm thinking that too.
I think one of our cast members, Jonathan, didn't start till later on in life either.
Yeah.
She became like a phenomenal female
I
pool
was
player.
probably 13 when I started, so it's not as if you have to start when you're real small.
No, you can start. You can really start at any age. Yeah.
Any age. Pool is like that. You can start at any age. I agree. Next question I have has nothing to do with the show, but I was talking to a couple of people about this. This is more of a tournament question that you guys can give me your opinion on. Why are headphones legal in tournament play?
Later than all tournament,
It depends on what tournament it is. Some
Well,
tournaments
in the
they're legal.
Predator tournament that I played in, and it's been a few years since I played in the Predator tournament, but the last time I was in there, I had to play against somebody with the headphones, and you know, I didn't complain or anything, but after the match, I just kind of felt like, you know, why is this legal? I just felt kind of like it should be illegal. How do you guys feel about that?
I don't think it's bothering anybody. I think the reason why half of them have the headsets on, because look at it this way. See, I'm playing a match, and I'm playing this nut, and he misses a ball. He's banging his stick, this, and he's cursing this, and he's saying everything under his breath. I don't got to hit nothing.
Right.
Gary, nice shot.
Tune them out.
You did good,
Well,
Gary.
well,
You know what I mean?
I
Like-
disagree with you on this, Finnegan.
Okay.
I disagree with you.
So I'm supposed to get
I
good
do,
nonsense?
I believe you should not be allowed to wear headphones in tournament play. That's my personal opinion.
I'm not
Because
stick with Gary.
because pool is all, it's a lot about the mental part of the game, and it's about getting in somebody's head when you're playing them. You know, not physically, but getting in their head. You should not be
That's a
allowed.
shock move then.
It doesn't matter, everybody does it. You should not be
Oh,
allowed.
everybody does it, so
You
that's
should,
allowed.
stop Finnegan, just a
Personally,
second.
you know
It's
what?
about the mental part of the game, it's a part of the game.
When I
You
see
don't see
this,
golf players with their wearing headphones.
You don't see the pros in the pro tournament wearing
They
headphones.
don't. When I see this, it reminds me
That's
of
just my
poker
personal
players wearing
Poker players
glasses.
play.
You see the poker players wearing the glasses?
Yeah.
That should be illegal too, to me.
Yeah, but they don't be wearing earphones. Can you-
They are. They're wearing everything.
I'm not
Everything.
wearing that
They
too.
wear everything. They
Yeah,
wear
but-
hoods,
yeah, but-
everything.
yeah,
Fucking one guy brings little shocks to the fucking table, what are you talking
Yeah, but we're
about?
not playing poker.
You can't even see their fucking face.
We're not playing poker, we're playing pool. We're not playing poker. You should not be allowed to wear headphones. in
How about
life.
sunglasses?
Definitely not.
Can't wear sunglasses?
No.
How about a bikini?
Sunglasses you could maybe should be allowed to wear.
Wear sunglasses?
You can wear sunglasses. Sure. I wear sunglasses.
Those wearing-
I wear a
Not-
football helmet.
Those wearing
Okay.
sunglasses.
I wore them in the
Okay,
Muscogee
wait a minute,
They're
wait a
wearing
minute.
sunglasses.
First-
You would like those.
How about if I walk in with a football helmet and I played you a match, would that be okay?
What?
I don't want to wear a football
Well,
helmet.
why would you wear
Just in
something
case you went fucking up, you got protection.
Yeah, but if you keep your mouth shut when I'm playing and stop giving me bad manners, maybe it'll be alright.
Yo, you know what, season 2, I'm gonna come with a football helmet, you know, giant football helmet to play.
That'll work. That's
I
a
like
good
that
spot. I like that
I'm
as
gonna wear
a
a
spot.
fucking football helmet.
I like the gambit.
Football gear, shoulder pads, knee pads. Let's go, Gary, I'm ready. What do you wanna do? Pick your game.
Okay, the next question I really had last month, but I forgot to ask it, and that is, why are you guys ducking Mikey Frost? He wants to know why you're ducking him.
Who's Mikey Frost?
Mike-
Oh, you guys
Frost.
you guys have done
Oh, fuck him, who's he?
He is a duck.
Bird. He's a duck, he's a
No,
bird.
no, Finnegan is gonna get that match out.
Yeah, we're gonna play, we're gonna play.
Right.
Maggie Frost can't beat Finnegan, no way. We'll say
What's
that,
the-
we'll
play
say
you,
that live
Finnegan?
here. Finnegan.
Live.
Live.
Finnegan, he wants
What?
to play you.
Yes.
Yeah, We're supposed to match up in Sandcastle.
Sandcastle.
Is it a, are you put, is it this match?
No, it's a match. We're supposed to play an actor stats.
Oh, okay, that'd be interesting.
I don't know what date we're working it out with the homeowner, Pat Fleming.
And just like Mike, let Mikey Frost know again that he's not going to win.
No, and I'm bringing my man Gary to play him too.
Definitely. He's not winning.
Got playing this then?
No, he's gonna play me.
Play you?
Okay, the next question that I have is about cliques, little unions that are formed, like you guys have a little alliance going. I'm wondering if things are broken down between the Queens guys and the Manhattan guys or girls and the Jersey people. Is that the way it is, pretty much, as far as the cliques on the show goes? Cliques meaning little groups of friends.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you could say something like that, yeah.
Am I right? Am I on the right track,
Yeah, the right
basically?
track, yeah, I would say
Okay.
so.
Okay. So, considering that there are all these little alliances that are formed and
Welcome to the
grudge
world.
matches are played, of course, it's just
Yeah.
like, nothing wrong with this at all, it's
Yeah.
interesting, that's
Yeah.
what I'm asking about. So what I wanna know is, has there been any action between cast members off the air
Oh,
with
yeah,
their
yeah.
own money?
Yeah,
This
I'm
is what I wanna
Yeah, I'll
hear
tell you a
about,
match
tell
that
me,
happened.
tell me.
Mike DeShane played Scott Simonetti, and Scotty lost his check.
Oh, you told me
Remember
about
that
that one already, yeah.
That-
What
that-
else?
That was one match. Who else played? I think then they played doubles. It was Greg and Scotty against Jared,
Mike and Jared.
Mike and Jared.
Yeah.
They played
Greg and Scotty,
Mike and Jared.
even?
No, they got
But
spots.
the 7 ball and 10 ball.
What?
Okay, and who won
That's
that?
a good
They
question.
went back. They did probably split sets.
Yeah,
Split?
I think so.
Then Mike DeShane went down and played Scotty in Castle Billiards.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened over there. And I think Jared played him. Jared played Scotty. I think Scotty got busted. I think whatever he made in the show, I think they busted him.
Okay. Fair enough, hey.
I think he's worked for them. He got a little fame, he got a little glory, but at the end of every week, Scotty just signed the check.
He signed it over.
Jared, this is you this week. Mike, this is you.
Okay, all right.
We'll bounce back and forth, you know.
Give Scott credit, he tried.
He tried.
He tried.
He tried to listen. I don't blame him. He tried to double up. He tried to double up,
And he,
and plus little bar tabs here and there, you know. He went off.
shit happens, right? That's how it goes.
It wasn't like me, but mine went straight to the bank. Direct deposit.
Next
Once it goes
question.
in your bank account, you can never get it out, man. You can never get it
Next
out.
question is about Mike DeShane and Jared. Supposedly, you're telling me that they now live in the area, right? They live in Queens.
They go back and forth.
Okay, so they don't really frequent Steinway then? They're not really part of the Steinway scene?
Yeah, they fought, right? They were going back and forth.
They were here for a couple of months.
So they
Yeah, for
really
sure,
only
right?
get down
Yeah.
and shoot the shows,
Yeah.
really. It's not like they're part of the scene over there now.
No. But Mike's trying.
He is.
He's here once every twice a
The,
month.
the further Mike is away from Steinway,
Better off
better.
forever, you're right, I agree.
Better.
Why do
I
you
really
say
can't
that?
stand Mike off the camera or on the camera. I
Me
really
neither.
can't have him.
Really?
I don't like him.
Oh, shit.
I just don't like him. I don't like his attitude, it stinks. You know, and that's,
Mike DeShane's out for Mike DeShane. That's the bottom line.
Gotcha.
When I do something, I involve the cast. When Mike does something, it's for Mike. What can Mike DeShane do?
I gotcha.
Follow what I'm saying?
Okay, I
And
understand.
that's not the right way to go
I
about it.
understand. Okay.
wouldn't be a good friend to have from you.
I want to bust him.
Well, there's a,
It's very
I,
hard.
I,
It's very
want,
hard.
I want to bust him in a few different ways.
It's very hard, buddy, very hard.
I want to bust him a few different ways.
Tough to bust
It's
in.
very hard. He don't go for nothing. He don't go for ad.
That was another question that I was gonna ask you guys is, what are your how do you feel, at least Gary has a chance to beat him, he's an open player. Because there's no spots when you guys match up on the show, right?
No,
Well,
not on the
not
list.
Not on
Not
the
on
Not
the
on
list.
the show,
But
that's
we-
what I
On the
mean.
list, but if we, there's list matches and then there's gambling matches on and off the show.
Right.
Like on the show,
If you
say on
want,
the show,
if
like-
you want to challenge for a spot or defend
Then
your
it's different.
spot,
Then
there's
you got-
no,
there's no
there's
spot.
no handicaps.
No, but then if you want to match up on the side,
That's
make a
different.
game for money, that's different. You could do that, but this match has gotta be that even.
So as far as beating a guy like Mike Shane,
Listen.
who's part of the list.
He got action all day. We'll play even. All he's got to do is bank the 9 ball.
Right.
That's it.
Mike?
That's it.
That's it. We're,
Yeah, I'll
we're
play the same
amateurs.
I'll play him the same way, so.
He's got action all day
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
Mike, you don't think you could get positioned for a dead bank every time?
I'll play him every
Listen,
day of the
I don't
week.
care what he
Yeah.
can
Yes, I'll
Is he a
yeah.
dead banker? Is that why
It
you
doesn't
say
matter.
I don't care how good he banks, I'll play him.
We'll try that game, anyway.
I
know.
try.
We'll try it.
We'll try.
We'll
We'll
try
try.
it. We'll try it.
We'll all try
We'll
it.
try
We'll
it.
try.
We'll chance
I
it.
We'll line up,
We'll try.
we'll all line up.
We'll all line up.
You can start
Yes,
with me
Mike,
first.
we'll chance that game.
Yeah.
You start with me
You
first.
back the man.
I'm the weakest, we'll go with me first, then Manny, then Gary.
You talking about on a bucket table or on
Any
a
teams
tight
in the
table?
world.
No. We got. It's got to be
10-5.
minimum
10-5.
4 1/4.
Yeah.
Table 5 or table
He's
Action
gonna-
table.
Yeah.
He's
Action
gonna
table.
hang
Table
up a
5
lot
or
of
3.
banks.
Action
5, he's got it all day
Gotta
long.
hang up
And the
bank.
snooker table,
Action table.
if he plays me in the snooker table, he got 10 to 1 on every rack.
Action table. Action table.
I can-
He's
I
actually
cannot.
got a bank tonight.
I'll give him 20 to
I
1.
hear that.
He's got 10 to 1 for me on the snooker table.
Back to the question is, Dave, yes, it'll be very hard.
It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
Do you-
But that gives it as an incentive,
Sure.
you know, more of a drive, you know.
And everybody, you out of everybody on the show, you're probably the strongest chances to beat him. Maybe Jennifer, she's not considered stronger than you.
On the show she was. Jennifer beat me twice.
But overall, though, you got the best chances of beating Mike if anybody's gonna beat him.
Yeah.
Maybe Scotty,
Nah.
if he's
It depends if he has the right mix.
anybody who's hot, you know what
Well,
I
I
mean?
mean, if he had the right mix, if he went to the bar and got the right drink, yeah, he might have scored.
If Gary had the right drink.
No, he don't have.
Yeah,
Leave
but-
alone.
You never know. Pool is such a weird game. You know, there is a chance in 9 ball, that possibly Mike could really have a really bad off night, and the likes of myself or Jennifer or maybe Scotty could have a really good night, and every road goes your way,
Sure.
and something weird might happen. Weird things happen in 9 ball. You
It's
know.
unpredictable.
Yeah.
Would you play Mike some snooker?
No.
But you don't prepare any differently when you gotta play a player that's better than you, do you?
Most of the times when I prepare for matches and gambles, I go to work and walk 8 hours and blast the walls and just come in and gamble straight after.
So
And
you-
I'll be pumped up after
Okay.
work.
Okay.
That's my preparation.
Yeah, that's cool. It's all good.
We don't practice either.
No, I don't either.
I don't.
Most
I walk
people
into the room, there's no, who, flip it? I don't practice.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't do it. It's boring.
Next question that I have here is, what do you think the biggest jump in level would be? Meaning, is it a bigger jump to go from semi-pro to pro, or is it a bigger jump to go from C to B? It's a matter of opinion here.
What do you think, Phil?
I think it's a big deal to go to see the big.
C to B is it bigger? I'm thinking that too.
For me personally, I think
You're a beginner, it's very hard to, it's not easy, it's different. It's different if you're at A+ level. You can move to open because you know what to do. Now it's just becoming more consistent.
I agree.
But when you're a C to go to B to become a B, that's 2 levels higher, you gotta start learning to get to that
That's a
level.
whole
Well,
different
it's weird how you say that, Finnegan, because Finnegan put me from a B+ to open for no reason.
B+.
I never even won a tournament, and
No.
he raised me to open.
Well,
What's the reason for that,
You
Finnegan?
know why he got raised? See, this is how players get raised. I'm gonna tell you why and how, okay? When you're in a room, and the tournament director's there, and a player that say was B+ level, you're starting to give players that are his skill level the 7, 8, 9, and beating them, what is that telling me? They're not B+.
Well, he's got, why is he
You
giving
follow what
out
I'm saying?
7, 8, 9 with even players and winning?
He gives out, listen, I see this guy, he gave this girl, Diana Rojas, Snooki, 6 out,
6 and out.
playing 10 ball,
Wow.
beat her.
And beat her.
I give red the 2 nights.
Well, that guy can't
That
walk.
guy, he can't even walk.
That guy can't even walk. He's got a cane. He's 85 years
He
old.
can
The
play.
guy can't even walk.
Snooki can play. She's like B+ level.
I give Simon the 7 word.
And he gives he's giving A+ players 7, 8, 9. So when you're giving out that weight, you're beating these players. It's telling me
Sure.
you're not that skill level anymore. Now, Monday he played. I think he's going to get a cue from Predator. I think Predator's gonna be sponsoring now.
Tony just called in this evening.
Predator's gonna be sponsoring now. They're gonna give him a break cue, a shooting cue, probably an extra shaft in the case. So he's, now he played with a Predator.
I'm very grateful for it
He
too.
played with a Predator on Monday night. He's +1, and he missed. He got into the money. If he wins that match, he's in the finals. Playing with a Predator that whole night. So that shows you that it made a big difference.
I like it.
So
I
he-
use it.
It's easier to play with.
You know?
Yes,
Predator-
especially for cut shots.
You got the
Cut
low
the
deflection,
balls.
low
Yeah.
deflection.
I don't know
Predator,
what they gave you.
I was always playing with the regular shaft.
Now he has a
Right.
cup.
So now I'm playing low deflection, you know.
Is it the skinny one, the Z2, or
It's
the
actually
other
the
one?
3143.
The 314?
314.3.
Yeah. Oh, the latest model.
Yes, the
right,
latest.
right.
I'm really excited to get
I
it,
like
you know.
them. I know Tony uses them too.
Yes, Tony plays with it. I play with
Yeah,
Predator.
yeah.
I'm sponsored by Predator Director. So, you know.
They sponsor you too, Freddie?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
I
Godfather, guys.
I'll be honest with you.
The Godfather.
I had,
Cool, I didn't know
I have
that.
other Q companies and Q makers sending me messages asking me if I would play with their Q, they want to do something. And I told them, well, no, because I'm sponsored by Predator.
You can only use one.
I only can use
Are
one.
you still available, the Diamond Chalk and Master Chalk?
Diamond,
you know,
yeah, I'll,
Glove
if,
Company,
we
everywhere.
have, if one of the club companies
You're gonna
contact me
have,
or him,
you're gonna have to get a hardware store to sponsor with broomsticks.
that's true,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
There you
We
go.
gotta find a good broomstick. Listen, if you're anybody listening out there, I need a good broom company that will sponsor me for a broom. I need a good broom.
Quickie Brew Company.
Yeah, that's
Mention
it,
there.
quickie broom company.
All right, so my next question is about your tour bus. My son watched the show, and he thinks that you guys are gonna like get a tour bus and go to Jersey and play against the Jersey guys. Is this really maybe gonna happen, or you can't talk about that?
I don't think we can talk about that.
Okay.
Well, that's coming up in the next
It's
episode.
coming up, something's coming up,
Okay.
but we're doing
Yeah.
something, but I can't really.
We go to Atlantic City.
All right.
We go, yeah,
Yeah, we go to Atlantic City.
Yeah, we go to Atlantic
We
City,
go to
that's like,
Atlantic City, the challenge players down there.
yeah,
All right.
if they put the clip up, then it's there.
Yeah.
This is what my son is saying.
Yes, we did. We
Yes,
went, we went
he's-
challenge players in Atlantic City.
Yes.
We were there for the weekend.
This,
I look
this
at it,
sounds,
I look at it this way, season 2, our first stop was Jersey.
yeah,
Next
Yeah.
stop, Delaware. We're gonna go right down the East Coast, straight to Florida, we're gonna bust the whole East Coast.
sure, and it would be a lot of fun too.
Oh,
to have a
I-
whole tour bus.
oh, that would be beautiful.
It'd be like the Madden
Well,
bus.
I'm just hoping for season 2 because I believe this cast, you know, has a lot more to offer. You know, a lot more to offer. I think.
Sure.
I just hope we get season 2 so we can grow. You know, to get better and better. You know.
People are starting to like the show more and more. Even the haters early
Yeah,
on
I think
that
so.
were liking it.
It's definitely
are
got a lot
starting-
better towards.
Starting to
Yeah.
understand it
Right. In
and
the
not
beginning,
come out hating so
in the
much.
beginning we got it, now I think they're starting to see the light.
Even the AZB guys are starting to come around a little bit
Good.
and not
Good.
trash the show and even say nice things about
But
it.
That's
we
good.
appreciate it.
That's
It,
good.
it's good to see because we need the small pool world that we have
Yeah.
to unite and support each other.
You know, pool in general is big in the United States, but just the pool world in general, everybody knows everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know all the good players. We don't know all the league players, but we know all the good players since we're around those players. But everybody knows what's going on in the pool world.
Yeah, absolutely. That's about all the time we have here for today, unless you guys want to indulge in my list, because, you know, the list don't mean anything yet. I ain't afraid of you guys. Play all
Put the
night.
money down.
Yeah, drop it,
Put the money down.
Throw it down.
You wanna dance? Stay here.
Thanks very much,
All right,
Dave.
guys.
Thanks for your time. I
I
appreciate it.
appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.